Stevon NextLevel Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. Let's talk about the 3 levels of spirituality. There are 3 main levels of spirituality in this spiritual life. I want to talk about that, share my insights on that, next level insights. Watch this all the way through as usual. Got some extra power tips, bonus points I want to share. You do not want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it. If you're watching this, there's a great chance that you are someone on the spiritual life. There's a strong possibility you're living a spiritual life and this topic interests you. It is my interest and my passion to share my experience on this spiritual life. So let me first remind you that our DNA is creative. We have the DNA of divinity. Never forget that. So the first level is the intellectual level of spirituality. This is where we begin to take in the knowledge, do research. I remember back in my life, there were times when I was even afraid to pick up any other book other than the Bible. But this is where we begin to explore. Now we get to the point where we begin to take in different ideas. The intellectual level of spirituality is that level of knowledge, beginning to know who we are in our true and divine selves, knowledge of self, wisdom and understanding, getting the facts, finding out who we are in our true and divine selves. The second level of spirituality is that authoritarian level. That's where we have a strong devotion. Now, some of you can think back in your life. Most of us have come from that level. My goal and my ability as an inspirational speaker is to share my experience, to break those chains, loose from this matrix, to be able to see life in a whole new level, in a whole new way. And so this level, this authoritarian level, it is a level that has strong beliefs along the lines of religion and tradition. Although this level is more on a religious level, it also encompasses those who are willing to explore and to see what the spiritual life is really all about. Keep in mind, everyone in here, everyone watching this video right now is somewhere in these levels. So that's the second one, the authoritarian level, where we have a strong devotion, a sense of duty, a strong belief system. Before I give you number 3, just want to take some time to show some love for all my subscribers, taking the time to view my content. You've been enjoying it, putting it down. Thank you. You mean a lot. I really appreciate you. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, hit the subscribe button and join the family. Back into this, the third level of spirituality is what I call that mystic level of spirituality. This is the level where you begin to be bold, you begin to step outside of the norm, you begin to investigate, to explore and realize that we have not only this physical earthly temple, but we have a spiritual and divine identity in God, God living his life as all that lives. This is the level of mysticism, esoteric knowledge. It is encompassing that higher level. It is on this level that we begin to experience a certain level of spiritual freedom. We begin to make changes in our life that will affect those around us. Mystic Secrets. I talk a lot about that in my book, Mystic Secrets of the Bible. They host all my books, Mystic Secrets of the Bible. They host Divorced and Still Destined for Greatness. And if you check out the links in the description for those Amazon links, I'm pretty sure you'll find something that will take care of you as well. So huge shout out to Amazon. Check them out with the links in the description. I've got some extra tips, bonus PowerPoints I want to share with you. But first, if you've enjoyed this so far, hit that like button. The algorithm signal will let others know this video, this video. It'll let them know it's worth watching if you hit the like button for me. So now the first extra tip that I want to share with you, it has to do with the spiritual levels of all 3. All 3 of those spiritual levels, the intellectual level, the authoritarian level, the mystic level, they all have that one common thread, and that is spirit. God in his infinite wisdom, in her infinite wisdom, God in infinity has manifested as all that lives. So we all encompass all 3 of those levels. Everyone who's on the mystic level has experienced those intellectual and authoritarian levels. And those who are even in that stronghold of religious bondage will one day experience spiritual freedom. I see it coming in this lifetime. I see it coming in future lifetimes. We are able to transcend all 3 and be in that spiritual mode. The second extra power tip that I want to share with you, a bonus point from my own experience, is that we are all exactly where we need to be. I used to look out and I used to want to go out and help and try to save other people, but I begin to realize that we are all exactly where we're supposed to be at this particular time. Think about that in your life. When you see others out, realize that we are all exactly where we need to be at this particular time in our spiritual journey. And we are always transcending and going to that next level. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. We want to go to the next level of our living. We are on that spiritual level. We've experienced all three of those levels of spirituality. And all we really need to do is continue and stay on that path. There are certain things that are going on in the spiritual world. There's certain things that most spiritually strong people don't talk about simply because they're really not asked. I'm going to share this video with you right here. 5 secrets that most spiritually strong people don't talk about. Check those videos out. See me over there. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Stay blessed. Stay positive. I'll see you on the next level. Peace.